Hello, everyone. This is Adani, and I'm back with another reading. Hope you all are doing well on this Tuesday evening. It could be morning, wherever you are watching me from. So I'm going to pull some cards for your message today. Divine Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective today? What messages do you have for the collective today? Patience, please. What you're asking for is coming about. Have patience as there are unseen factors that need to occur first. So I feel like there's something that you're waiting on. There's something that you've been patiently waiting for. So there's a change, but it's going to take some time. Spirit is asking you to be patient. Okay? It is coming. Summer. So this could be someone, a person that you're waiting to come back into your life. The summertime, everything that you're asking for becomes yours in the summertime. So this summer is going to be very significant for someone or a group of people that I'm speaking to. There's something that you're expecting that's going to come in the summertime. You're being called to be patient right now. Your wish is granted. It says what you've asked for is coming true. So I don't know, it could be a new job, a loan, a raise, just something you've asked for is definitely coming. That wish is granted and it's coming in the summertime. So that's your message. I also see under the deck healing, healed, and healer. Healing energy surrounds you and this situation. Could also be dealing with someone has a family member that's going through some health issues. They're going to receive their healing. In fact, they're being healed right now. You can see the angel touching this person. So have faith and trust that healing is going to happen. Whatever treatment that they're getting right now needs time to work. That's why it says patience. Okay. And you see the little girl and the butterfly. Butterfly represents change, transformation. So things are going to change for the better. They're going to feel better. Get some exercise. So maybe somebody needs to get out and start exercising, get in shape for the summer. Maybe someone who's going through some physical issues are going to start having physical therapy. Just start moving your body. It says you've got the power. Use your abilities to resolve this situation. You can do it. So just know that whatever you're trying to manifest or do in your life, you have the power. Believe in your power. So those were the messages from the fairies. Let's pull some tarot cards.
Thanks for the gifts, Miss B.
Thanks, Miss B, for the gifts. Many blessings to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate all the love. Thank you all for coming in. Come on in. Come on in. Let's connect. Temperance, which also represents patience. So there's something that you don't want to be anxious right now. Okay? You want something really fast, or you want something done really fast, or you're trying to, you want and I'm speaking to someone who's also, maybe there's a change that you're trying to make right now, and Spirit's telling you this is not the right time to just slow things down. Don't be in a haste. Okay? Let things happen naturally. It's going to work out perfectly in divine time. This could have something to do with a child as well, with the sun card. Okay, this is very positive. There's also somebody that I'm speaking to that's going to give birth around the summertime. Everything's going to go very well. Sun also represents good health. So, like I said before, if there's someone that's having health issues, going through any health problems, possibly having surgery or anything like that, it's going to work out fine for them. I'm also speaking to somebody who has a family member or loved one that's getting treatment, something like a routine treatment for something. It could be something like IV infusions, things like that. Is going to also work out very good for them. Okay, healing is here. Healing is here. Sorry, my incense is a bit much, so let me turn it off. Smells really nice, but the smoke is bothering me. So the Sun card, which also represents the summertime, possible Leo season, August. July, August is where, and whatever that you're waiting for is going to manifest. I feel like I'm dealing with someone who feels a bit stuck and restricted right now. You will gain your freedom from whatever that is holding you bound, whatever that's keeping you stuck around summertime. You could have a loved one who's having legal issues, who could be in jail or prison. They will be released in the summertime. Somebody's also moving into their home, a new home in the summertime. So some really positive changes are coming. We got the Queen of Wands. That's a fire sign person. They could be a Leo or have Leo in the chart. So this could be you. You're very confident right now. Things are working in your favor. I could be dealing with someone who knows someone that they love that's going through some legal issues, possible lawsuit. Your settlement, the case will close around summertime, and it's going to end in victory because we have the Sun card. You just have to be a little bit patient. Your wish is granted. It's going to go in your favor or their favor. Okay? If you have a loved one who's dealing with that. Okay, what's going on in the chat?
They're asking questions.
Okay, so I guess we could do some questions. And I'm going to make these questions very short because I don't want to be on here too long tonight, guys. Okay? And I'm going to probably do questions mostly on Fridays or the weekend. So, but tonight, since I'm out here, we can do a few. Okay, so let's go.
Miss B is asking, will my fiance and I move before our wedding, or do we have to move after the wedding?
Okay. Will Miss B and her fiance move before the wedding? Will they move before their wedding? Will they move before their wedding? Will Miss B and her fiance move before their wedding? Will they move before their wedding? Says yes. You also have the Seven of Pentacles. So it looks like right now, because this person, you see them putting all their pentacles, saving, putting their pentacles up, looking it over, seeing about, what they've invested or, what they've been growing and saving. So things coming to fruition with the Seven of Pentacles. And it says making investments. So yeah, I do see you all possibly moving. Well, not possibly. I see you all moving before the wedding. Okay. And I feel like it could possibly be, this move can take place around Virgo season. I don't know when the wedding is scheduled, but if your wedding is scheduled after September, then you're going to move before the Virgo season is over, because we have the Hermit card, okay? I feel like maybe you can start searching now, because you see the Hermit has the lamp illuminating and searching, okay? And you're going to be making an investment. and there will be a celebration. So yeah, I do see you guys moving before the wedding. Next question.
Holly Fraser wants to know, is Trin gonna make a move?
Divine Spirit, is Trin gonna make a move on Holly? 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 Yes, he's gonna make a move. You got the Four of Wands. He's definitely gonna make a move. He's the type of person that likes to take action. He likes to take control. If he wants something, he goes for it. Okay? He's confident. He's very structured. He has, he believes in himself. He's a leader. He's not going to wait for you to make the move. He wants to make the move himself. He's an emperor. He could have Aries in his chart. And he also wants something secure and stable with you. He wants this because you can see this couple and they're in front of this home and they're celebrating. So he basically wants a stable, secure relationship. He's seeking something stable. He's not just looking for like a friend. He's looking for something long term, somebody he's going to move in with, someone that he's going to get married to in the future. He's looking for a serious relationship. So that's your message. He's going to make a move. Give him time. He's the emperor. He plays chess, not checkers. He's using strategy. So he's deciding on how he's going to do it. It's coming though. Three of Wands. Expect it. The ships are coming. He's going to take action very soon. Next question.
Athena is asking, should I start manifesting a relationship with L?
Should Athena start manifesting a relationship with L? Should Athena start manifesting a relationship with L? Should Athena start manifesting a relationship with L? Should Athena start manifesting a relationship with L? It says no. Can you see the no on there? You see the no? And you see this person, they have their head down, wearing all black like a black cloak. They look depressed. So I feel like if you try to manifest a relationship with L right now, you're going to regret it. This is the regret card, Five of Cups. There's going to be sadness, despair, abandonment, unwelcome change. So he might not be receptive to that. So you might want to give it time. Let him make the first move. We have the Queen of Swords underneath it. So I feel like if you take the chance of making that move and manifesting him first, that you will eventually have to cut that situation off because it's going to be something that you didn't expect it to be, okay? Let him do the manifesting. Let him come after you. Give him time. Because I think that if you allow him to take charge and, come towards you, he will, fall in love with you. Okay? But if you take the initiative, he's not going to value it. You have the King of Cups and the Ace of Cups, so it can actually go very well. Just build a friendship with him, but let him take the lead as far as chasing you. He needs to chase you, and it's going to end up being a beautiful union. So you don't take the initiative to approach him, or when you say manifesting with him, I don't understand if you mean like approaching him and asking him out, or I don't think he's going to appreciate that. He wants to do it himself. Let him offer you this big cup of love, which is what it is. Because if you go out of your way and do it, it's going to end up like not in a good way. Next question.
Diana Reyes wants to know, will she get pregnant soon? But I think you said that in the collective message.
I think I mentioned that in the collective message that somebody is going to get pregnant. There is somebody pregnant, but they need to be patient around summertime. But I'll pull you a card, okay? Will Diana get pregnant soon, Spirit? Will Diana get pregnant soon? 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 Ooh, this fell out. This fell out. And it says yes. You see that? And it's the Ace of Pentacles. You see a hand handing you this pentacle. Pentacles are tangible things. So this is from the Most High, right? And it's coming. So you could possibly get pregnant around Cancer season. That would be a good time, a good fertile time for you to go about it with the Chariot. It's moving forward. It's successful. If you are trying to get pregnant, that would be a good time for you to take in. You will probably get pregnant around that Cancer season. So it's happening. It's a gift. It's a blessing from the universe. See that hand coming from the heavens. So yeah, you're gonna get pregnant. Next question.
Shirley is asking, will I ever meet my dream soulmate soon?
Okay. Okay. Divine Spirit, will Shirley meet her soulmate, you said?
Yes, her soulmate soon.
Will Shirley meet her soulmate soon? So you got a no and yes. And the reason why the no is here as a page of swords is that I feel like there's somebody that's curious about you. They haven't taken action yet. They're pretty much just watching you right now behind the scenes. They're a water sign person. So when you say soon, it's not soon, but you're going to meet them. Yes, you will meet this person. They already have their eyes on you. You don't know them. You don't really acknowledge them as someone that you could possibly date. I feel like this person could be one of your friends on one of the social media platforms. They like your pictures. There's somebody that watches you that it's already like they know of you, but you don't know them yet. So it's not going to be something that's going to be like really soon, but they're very curious about you. They're attracted to you. We got the King of Cups. See, he's holding his cup, but he hasn't offered it yet. He's still analyzing you and seeing if it's if you might be interested in him if he does make a move. So it's not going to be soon. It could be around the summertime, okay? It's going to be around summertime. This person might reveal themselves.
Okay.
Next question.
Thank you, Zay, for the gift.
Thank you, Zay. Please send me a gift. Like the video, share.
Zay asks, will he find a woman with abundance?
Oh, okay. Will Zay find a woman with abundance? Will Zay find a woman with abundance? Will Zay find a woman? Oh, Lord, a card fell out. Let's see here. Will Zay find a woman with abundance? Will Zay find a woman with abundance? Whoa, Zay. You're going to be looking for abundance and you're going to mess around and fall in love, okay? You got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. So you're going to find a woman that you love completely, utterly, unconditionally, eternally, and she's going to love you right back. And not only that, there's going to be passion, passionate sex, deep attraction. So you got a new love that is hot, steamy. You know, it's not saying there's money, but you're not going to care about the abundance. The relationship is going to be very abundant naturally, but the abundance is going to come from both of you guys, okay? Because these are blessings. See the hands coming from the heavens. This is your perfect match. She could have fire in her chart, or you do, or water in her chart. So I'm talking to a water sign or a fire sign. They could have it in their chart. This person is coming in. They're see the Knight of Pentacles. They have a coin, but they're on a horse. They might come with one coin, but it's a coin that can grow and build to more. So the abundance is gonna be there. Maybe they're when you meet them, they're gonna just have like a regular job, but I feel like it's something that could grow into more finances. Okay, they're gonna be reliable, trustworthy, hardworking. So yes, but the most important thing of all, this is the love of your life. This is the love of your life. You're not going to be worried about the abundance at all. You're going to be so like enamored in love. You're going to be head over heels in love with her, and she's going to be head over heels in love with you. Y'all can't keep y'all hands off each other. And you know what this wand represents, right? You know what that wand represents. Okay. Next question.
Right.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Thiele, Lying Libra, and Bianca for the gifts.
Thank you, y'all. Thank you.
And
Thank
Amber
you.
Nicole for the gifts.
Thank you. Many blessings to you.
Eris asks, will D apologize to me in the way he's supposed to?
Okay. Divine Spirit, will D apologize to, what's her name?
Eris.
To Eris. Will D apologize to Eris? Will D apologize to Eris? Will D apologize to Eris? D apologize. Okay, so you have yes and no. You have the Hermit, which is the Virgo card. So they're not going to apologize like right away, okay? But this person is gone within and they're thinking about everything. They're searching themselves. They're contemplating about everything that happened. They're in solitude. They're being to themselves. They're analyzing, what happened. They're analyzing what they did and what you did. Everything that was said. They're like playing it over and over in their head. This person is a little bit on the stubborn side, but I feel like after they're done with this introspection, okay, they're going to come back and apologize. They feel like it's given victim mentality kind of thing. They're trying to act like they're the victim, like you wronged them is kind of, the thing. So in their mind, they're feeling like they don't really, that you need to apologize to them because this is the wounded warrior, right? So they feel like you hurt them and they shouldn't have to apologize, So they're being a bit stubborn and they have a wall up right now because they're going within, soul searching, thinking about everything that happened, but they're going to eventually come out and apologize, okay? They're very stressed out. They're burdened. They feel weighed down. It's just not, they're very stubborn. So that's just the type of person they are. But they are going to eventually come out and see the light and apologize to you.
All right.
Okay?
Next question.
Bianca is asking, will Vincent reach out to?
Okay.
You want to clear it for Maris?
Yeah. It's like all the questions I'm getting is pretty much the intro. If you read the general message that I gave, it said it's almost for everybody because I got the patience card and I got summer. So Spirit wants you to be patient. Something's going to happen around summertime. Summertime is when whatever you're waiting for or whoever you're waiting for is going to come around and wishes coming true. So what you're desiring is going to come to fruition around summertime. I did pull the patience card. So this is not the period. Things, we just have to wait. So Bianca is asking what again?
Will Vincent reach out soon?
Okay. Divine Spirit, will Vincent reach out to Bianca soon? Will Vincent reach out to Bianca soon? Will Vincent reach out to Ooh, this fell out. And it fell in the reverse. What do you see at the top of this card? Are they on TikTok?
Yes.
Yeah.
What does that say? It says what? Patience. Right there. I'm going to let YouTube see it. Patience. So, you need to be patient. You have the Ace of Cups that fell out in reverse. Okay? Ace of Cups upright means love, happiness, romance, right? In reverse is sadness, pain, unrequited love, blocked or repressed emotions, right? So, this person's cup of love is pouring out. So the love is unrequited right now, but eventually it's going to turn over and be upright. But you have to be what? Patient. They're not focused. They're focused on their work. They're focused on something that they're building in their life right now. They're preoccupied with whatever they're doing. They could have just gotten a new job. They're building something. They're focused on what they do for career. So they're not focused on love. It doesn't mean that eventually when they're complete with whatever they're doing, this cup is going to turn around, and that's when you're going to hear from them. So you need to be a little bit patient. They're busy right now, and they're going to send you a message. Okay? So just have a little patience. They are going to reach out, but not immediately, because they're not thinking about love right now. They're focused on their finances. Next question.
All right. So we have Kim, who is asking, is his ex or her ex, Britney, the love of their life, or will they find love again?
They're asking about, what's the question?
Is Britney their ex Britney, the love of their life, or will they find another love? I guess.
Okay. His name is Ken?
Cam.
Cam?
Cam.
Okay. Divine Spirit is Britney, Cam's soulmate. Okay. Is Britney the love
Of Cam's life.
of Cam's life? Is Britney the love of Cam's life? Is Britney the love of Cam's life? Okay. I mean, both cards says yes, okay? Now, what I'm getting here is that Britney is, this is you right now, Cam, okay? So, I feel like the universe is trying to bring somebody else into your life, okay? You're only focused on Britney, and you're focused on the situation that didn't work out between you and her. But there's somebody else that the universe is offering to you. And you have to remember that in this life, we have like so many soulmates. There's never ever like one love of your life. One person can have up to 10 soulmates in this life. So I feel like right now, Britney is rejecting, I don't want to use the word rejection, your love, but sometimes rejection is God's protection. So you're refusing to see that there's something better for you. Something is happening around Cancer season, because I'm drawn to this Cancer symbol and then the moon sign. So there's things that are not being, you're not seeing things clearly. You're using rose-colored glasses. I feel like you're the magician. You have everything that you need right now. The universe is offering you someone new. There's someone that they're manifesting for you with the magician card. All you have to do is just open your heart to new love. Whatever that didn't work out between you and Britney, it hasn't, if you're going to go back, has that situation that caused the breakup, has that changed? You know what I mean? So you need to realize that you're the magician. You can manifest any person you want in your life. And there's somebody new that the universe is trying to offer you, but you're not focused on it. You're just focused on this down here that didn't work out. You're bored. You feel rejected. and you know, you're not happy, but spirit wants you to stand up, manifest the person that you want, the next soulmate that's out there. You know, there's somebody in your energy that you're not even, you don't even see them, but there's somebody that could actually be a wonderful partner for you. Okay, so that's your message.
Yeah, he agrees with the message.
Amber's asking, does Whitney and Billy have a child together?
Huh?
Do Whitney and Billy have a child together?
Amber, I'll only take questions about you.
Yeah,
I'm not here to.
Let's move on to Dola.
Okay, give me a question from Dola.
No, that was Jasmine.
Oh, sorry, Jasmine.
Oh,
Jasleen.
Mm-hmm.
Does she secretly make Jose nervous when he's around her?
Okay. Her name is Jasine.
Jasleen.
Okay. Does Jasine make Jose nervous when she's around him, Spirit? I feel the urge to pull my my romance cards on that question.
Do you want me to grab her?
Yeah, this one.
These?
Yeah. Yeah, you Queen of Wands. You real sexy. You real hot. He's not used to that. He's not used to that. He's the King of Swords. He's not used to all that fire that you're coming with. You know, you coming with fire. He's not used to it, so it makes him nervous. Okay? He thinks about you a lot when he's by himself, laying down, maybe when he goes to bed, fantasizing. He thinks about you a lot in his mind. He's a mind person. He can literally visualize and remember what you had on, you know, what can happen between you two, but he's very intimidated by you because the Queen of Wands is very, very sexy, very hot. He finds you very attractive, okay? Very magnetic. He's falling in love. See the card I got? Falling in love. Falling in love. And you're the dominant one. Look at how she's grabbing him. Maybe that's the way he fantasizes that you're holding him. You know, he feels like there's a natural evolution. In fact, he just feels helpless and weak when he's around you. Okay? So guided steps to great love. So he's fallen in love with you. I think he's not really letting you know. He's very shy about it, okay? He's very, very shy about it. Remember, I said he probably thinks about you when he's laying down. Dreams come true. Have faith, your rainbow will come smiling through. So he fantasizes. He could possibly have dreams about you. Love language, physical touch. So one of you all's love language is physical touch. Another one of his love languages is actually communication, even though he's nervous, but when he gets really comfortable, he's going to, like to have deep conversations. Okay? So that's your message, Jasine.
Dolo is asking, should I give up on Taylor?
Okay. Divine Spirit, should Dolo give up on Taylor? Should Dolo give up on Taylor? Should Dolo give up on Taylor? The Seven of Wands flew out, but I put it back in. But it's given like Taylor is pretty much standing their ground. They're not giving in. They're very defensive with you right now. I don't know if there was some arguments, some words that were said that didn't need to be said. Okay? Some things that were said that didn't need to be said. Battles and arguments where nobody wins. Okay? Nobody wins. Walking away, defeat. There was an ending between the two of you all. With the death card, there was an ending, okay? And right now, this thing has been put to rest. You got the Queen of Swords, so I don't know if they cut you off. They could have you blocked at this time, okay? But Judgment card is here, so I do feel like this is gonna come back again. So or they're gonna try to communicate with you again, or you them. Judgment card are people coming back to life from the grave. The angel's gonna blow the trumpet and they're coming out. So it's something that's gonna be revisited again. It's not the complete end. So we have the death card, but there's gonna be a resurrection. Y'all are gonna, move this thing to a more peaceful. Maybe I see you guys making up in the future. Not right now. Possibly summertime. So you have to be patient. That message goes for you too. Patience, patience, patience. Summertime is when everything is gonna shift and change. Next question.
So, first, thank you, Treasure, for the gift.
Thank you, Treasure.
They ask, is their boyfriend cheating on them?
Okay. Is Treasure's boyfriend cheating on them? Is Treasure's boyfriend cheating on them? Or on her? Is Treasure's boyfriend cheating on her? Divine Spirit, is Treasure's boyfriend cheating on her? Please like, share, subscribe, give me a follow. Let it be a way of giving back. Sorry about that, my cards fell. Is Treasure's boyfriend cheating on them? It says no. You see the no? No. So you got two no's. So there's a 7 of Cups. So it's given like it's all in your head, illusions, maybe you need to get your head out the clouds with the hangman hanging upside down and you see his head is illuminated. You might want to get your head out of the clouds, okay? This is like fantasizing, illusions, your imagination, just things that are not really the way they are. I don't think he's not cheating, okay? He's not cheating. He's not cheating. There's something that he's trying to achieve. I don't know if he's working hard to travel or get, have this new beginning, maybe like a job or move somewhere. There's something he's trying to accomplish and he's focused on that. So maybe you feel that he's acting a bit different and you might think that he's cheating, but he's not. Well, at least the cards are saying no, no.
Thank you, Maggie, for the gift.
So that's your reading. So please don't accuse him if he's not doing nothing. He's focused. Next person.
You got a gift.
Oh, Maggie, thank you. Many blessings to you. May it return to you tenfold. Blessings.
Maggie,
pressed down, pushed together.
Maggie asked, will she get the job tomorrow?
Oh, okay. Tomorrow.
Thank you, Mary Alicia, for the gift.
Thank you for the gift.
Ooh. Treasure said her man was sexy. Anyway, well, that's cheating, sister.
Will Maggie get the job tomorrow? Well, he hasn't had physical anything yet. Will Maggie get the job? 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 It says yes. The card says yes. And you also have yes here too. You're going to get the job. But just keep in mind, this job comes with a lot of hard work. A lot of hard work, okay? But there's going to be success achievement, accomplishment with this job, and fulfillment. You're gonna be happy. You're gonna love this job, but it is gonna be hard work. You're gonna have to work your way, you know, just be on your, I would say, work really hard when you start this job, because you can grow, you can climb the ladder easily if they see that you're hardworking. They're gonna compensate you. Maybe after the first year, you'll get a nice promotion. Okay, so there's huge growth here. So this is the time that you're gonna have to put in your hard work. Just show them what you're made of, and it's gonna pay off. Congratulations on that.
Congrats, Maggie. Okay.
Alicia is asking, will everything work out for me at my job?
Will everything work out for Alicia and her job? Will everything work out for Alicia at her job? Will everything work out for Alicia at her job? Oh, Lord.
I'll grab it. Ooh, sorry.
Hold on, Alicia. My deck fell out. So I don't know if there's some type of fallout at your job. If something is happening. There's something going on at your job. Somebody's gonna fall from their position. And I don't think it's you, but let me get my deck together. 1 second. But for me to drop half of my deck out of my hands. I don't know if your job is going through some type of change. There's another charger over there.
Okay.
That fell out. Okay, so you have the Four of Cups. So there's something that's going to happen at your job like I thought. So it looks like somebody is going to get refused an offer, and then somebody else is going to get it. So I don't think it's you. I think you're pretty okay because you got the 10 of Cups here. But I think there's somebody else at your job that's going to go through something, and it's going to benefit you. There's been some gossip and talk that's been going on at the job, and it might have gotten to the ears of the bosses, okay? But something is going to happen to where somebody is going to take a fall and somebody else is going to be lifted up. So you're going to hear about something at your job, okay? So I don't know. I don't think it's going to affect you negatively, but something's going to happen all of a sudden with the Tower card, a disruption. A huge change is coming. Something new is going to happen at that job, a major change. So they could like either lay off a few people. They might downsize. It's possible this economy could affect them a little bit, and they're going to reduce the workers and let some people go and retain some people. Okay? Next question.
Mary Licious asks, will Dane and I be in a happy relationship?
Okay, I'm going to take 3 more questions only, and then I'll get off.
Okay.
Marilyn?
Mary Licious.
Mary Licious. Will Mary Licious and Dane live happily at... What was the question?
Be in a happy relationship.
Will Mary Licious and Dane be in a happy relationship? Will Mary Licious and Dane live? Will Mary Lish and Dane be in a happy relationship? Will Mary Lish and Dane be in a happy relationship?
Thank you guys for the gifts.
You got the Judgment card and the Magician. These are 2 major arcanas that you got, Mary Lish. So I feel like this is a renewal with your relationship, okay? This is like something that where I don't know if you guys are reuniting after a situation where y'all broke up or something, but it's like a renewal of your relationship. I feel like right now the magician card is here, so you guys are trying to create, you know, trying to create a union that's gonna work. Okay, y'all are really putting all your efforts in trying to make sure that you guys are making your relationship work after an ending and you guys renewed and came back together. Okay, y'all are trying to have good judgment, treat each other properly. We got the Queen of Wands, so I feel like, you know, the attraction level is very high. He's very into you. We have the Emperor card. So this is a stable, you know, relationship. Plus he's stable. He's trying to, you know, be reliable and dependable. So he's taking leadership and you know, taking, just treating you right. And you got the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like this is it's gonna be good. It's actually really good. It's actually really good. Those are some good cards. You got the Magician, the Emperor, a lot of major arcanas. So I feel like you guys are gonna take this relationship to a higher level. I see a higher commitment in the future for you and Dane. Next question. Two more questions and I'll call it a night.
Jasmine, thank you for the gift.
Thank you, Jasmine.
She wants to know, will Ian break no contact?
Okay. Will Ian, Divine Spirit, will Ian break the no contact? Will Ian break the no contact with Jasmine? Will Ian break the no contact with Jasmine? Will Ian break the no contact? Well, it says maybe. He's deciding. He has a Two of Swords. He's trying to decide. He's thinking about if he should contact you in the future. You got a maybe, okay? He's trying to decide. Right now, he hasn't made up his mind yet. He's not sure. You know, he's sitting on the fence, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Okay? He's thinking about it. I feel like he's going to do it with the yes card here as the overall energy. And Three of Wands is your ships coming in. So after this time of thinking about it, and he's going to finally make his decision to contact you. So your ships are coming in. A phone call, a text message. You're going to get a message. A DM. You're going to get something very soon. Your ships are coming in. So yes, Ian will contact you. And the last question.
Amy is asking, will Travis and I be long term?
Divine Spirit, will Travis and Amy be long term? Will Travis and Amy be long term? Will Travis and Amy be long term? Well, you have the Ten of Swords and that says ending. So I think at some point, you know, right now, it looks good, it's grounded, he seems like somebody that is into a long-term relationship. I feel like he's someone that will invest his time and energy in a relationship, and then at the end of the day, they will leave you like, you know, like this, with 10 swords in your back. And it's unexpected, you know, because things might seem like they're very good. I feel like he gets to a point where he just wants to be to himself. So with the Hermit card, it's almost given like a ghosting type of energy where things are really good and then all of a sudden you don't hear from him anymore. So I don't see anything long term right now. Right now, there's gonna be a some type of ending or betrayal. Okay, he could have Earth in his chart. He could be a Virgo man or be a Virgo moon or rising. And I have nothing against Virgos because I'm a Virgo, but the Virgo men, or if he could be a Virgo rising sign or a moon sign, they could be a bit harsh. Okay, they could be a bit harsh. He's gonna take you through that. Okay, so and then he's gonna want to be single for a little bit. So that's what I do see. You also have the Two of Wands. So it's almost like he's going to decide to go down a different path in the future. So right now, he's stable, he's secure, everything. He looks like he's going to be around. And then all of a sudden, this. There's something he's not telling you. Because I just started choking. King of Swords. There's something he's not telling you. He's not speaking his truth. So that's your answer. And I'm going to clear my energy on that note.
Thank you guys for the gifts.
Thank you guys. I got to go. Thank you.